Well, let's continue with a response to the news of the passing of the Amazulu King. And we go now to Uganda. The Baganda Royal House has also paid tribute, and I'm joined by our correspondent, Isabel Nakira. Isabel, trying again to get through. Can you hear me first of all? What did the Baganda Royal House have to say?
Thank you. The Baganda Kingdom is very saddened by the demise of the King of Zulu, King Godwin, and they have just conveyed their message through a press conference by the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Buganda, where they conveyed their deepest condolences and say that they have lost a close friend, not only to the kingdom, but also to the King of Buganda, King Ronald Muwenda Mutebi of Buganda. They say a couple of times they invited the Zulu King here to Uganda, and he was here as a visitor first time at the second coronation ceremony of the King of Buganda in 1995, where he was a visitor at the ceremony. During that time, there was a special session for him at the kingdom, at the Parliament of Buganda, and where the King of Zulu also participated. He was also a special guest at the launch of the Entebbe Resort Beach, which was marked as one of the events of that ceremony. In 1999, the Zulu King was back in Uganda at the King's wedding, where he was a special guest, and the kingdom said they were so fascinated by his traditional attire and the royal regalia that accompanied his attire, because many people here had never seen such dressing before. And so on several times they have also invited the King of Buganda to attend several occasions in South Africa, and they say that closeness of brotherhood symbolized that the love of Africa, that the Zulu King had a love of brotherhood, keeping the culture of the African people.
So tell us a little bit more about the Buganda Kingdom and its people. We're so familiar here in South Africa. Of course, we know that the Zulu nation is a very big group, at least 10 to 11 million people. How big is the Baganda nation and the Baganda Kingdom?
The Baganda Kingdom here is the largest, the biggest kingdom actually in East Africa, and people in Buganda are the biggest in the central Uganda. And so they adore their culture so much, and of course pay very close attention to several kingdoms in Buganda. The kingdom says that they love the heritage that the Zulu King has kept, and the heritage, the culture that he has kept, and they are very fascinated by the way he has, initiated economic activities in KwaZulu-Natal, and they think that keeping heritage of the culture of the African people is something that African people should completely take key of, because such cultures can easily get eroded by foreign influence. They also say that the symbolic visits that the king made several times here to the kingdom shows that the Zulu King was very much attached to the African culture, and that should be kept.
Wonderful tribute there. Thank you so much. That's our Ugandan correspondent, Isabel Nakira, coming to us from Kampala.